Hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer Clark, and I am the editor-in-chief of the journal Regional Studies, a leading international and interdisciplinary academic journal covering the development of theories and concepts, empirical analysis, and policy debates in the field of regional studies. The journal, published by the Regional Studies Association, showcases original research spanning the economic, social, political, and environmental dimensions of urban and regional change. I'm happy to be here today to announce the award for the Regional Studies Best Paper published in 2024. The award goes to the following authors for their paper, Social Infrastructure and Left Behind Places, from the University College London, John Tomaney, Lucy Natarajan, Dimitrios Panayotopoulos-Tsiros, Florence Sutcliffe-Braithwaite, and Myfanwy Taylor, and also from Durham University, Maeve, Blackman. My congratulations on your paper, and thank you all for joining me today. Would you like to say a few words, Lucy?
Certainly. Thank you so much. I'm really delighted and grateful for this honour, and delighted as well that the work has been recognised, particularly because of what we all feel was such a valuable contribution from the people who we spoke to produce the knowledge that we share through this paper. And I think the award really helps us validate the importance of local knowledge. And, it was really my great pleasure to be undertaking focus groups for this. And as we said, this knowledge is beyond the purview of the state, but is incredibly valuable. So very, very pleased to have this award. Thank you so much. And I'll hand over to Maeve.
Thank you, Lucy. And yeah, I just wanted to echo what Lucy has said and say thank you so much for the award. It's an honour to have our paper and the communities that we engaged recognised in this way. Yeah, I'll pass over to Dimitrios.
Thanks, Maeve, and thank you very much for this. Really, indeed, it is truly an honor to receive this award. It was a real privilege, I think, for me to also work with such brilliant colleagues, and I think I really just hope that this work continues to create, the space for conversations about social infrastructure and the value of something that I think is core to society, but so often overlooked. So. Yes, the award, I hope, is kind of brings legitimacy to that claim. So thank you very much. And I'll hand over to Florence.
Thank you very much. Yeah, first of all, I'd just like to reiterate what Lucy and Maeve and Dimitrios have already said. Thank you so much for this award. I'm a historian, so I would also like to thank all my collaborators on this project. It's been such a joy and so interesting to work with an interdisciplinary team. I did the oral histories for the project, and I think it's really fantastic to see oral history being kind of integrated into this sort of interdisciplinary work, because I do think it's so important for people's own understandings of change over time to be integrated into our broader understandings of particular places. So thank you all. And I'm going to hand over to Myfanwy now.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Jennifer, and thanks to the RSA. I'm also very grateful to John Tomaney and to all of you on the team, actually, for the generous way in which we've built this work together, and the spirit with which it continues. It's wonderful, really, to see such a strong reception to the work by the RSA, but also obviously to the policy proposals and implications that it carries in terms of really centering and resourcing grassroots perspectives, knowledge and efforts to restore social infrastructure in left behind places. So it's a real pleasure of mine to continue working with you all on this important topic, and to see what more universities and university-based researchers can do to benefit communities in left behind places. So of course we know the work and the world in Sacristan has such wide relevance to other places. So it's wonderful via this award to continue to bring that to wider audiences. So thank you. And I will pass to John.
Thank you, Myfanwy, and thank you, Jennifer. I'd like to express my gratitude to the editorial board for this award. I'd like to say a couple of things. First, the Regional Studies Association for me is a kind of intellectual home, and regional studies is where I've published several papers over the years, so an award from this quarter means a lot to me personally. Second, echoing what everybody else has said, is I want to emphasize that this paper was very much a product of teamwork. Everybody involved brought distinctive knowledge and skills to the project that underpins the paper. And as others have said, it's been a joy to work with this particular team and also with our collaborators in the village of Sacriston, which is the focus of our paper. Finally, I'd like to say a thank you to our principal collaborator, Red Hills, the Durham Miners Hall, a charity focused on improving the lives in the former Durham coalfield, and without whom this work wouldn't have taken place. We have a long-standing partnership there, which we hope will continue. And I'd like to dedicate this award to Red Hills, which is about to embark on a new phase of its development. So thank you again to Jennifer and to the editorial board. We really appreciate this award.
Thank you all for your comments, and I want to congratulate you once again on this excellent work. And it is it's a joy to be able to recognize it. Thank you all, and goodbye.